Good evening, everybody, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the 13th Fleet After Action Report. I am Chris, your host, and I am very thankful that you guys are here today. We are going to be jumping into some talk about our Rebellion in the Rim campaign, but first I want to recommend that you join our Discord. If you join our Discord, send me information about events that you've got coming up. I will be more than happy to share them with my audience, and that'll help us get the word out to get more games going on, because more games is better for the Armada community. But having said that, tonight we are here to discuss what has happened with our Rebellion in the Rim campaign. I am joined by Garrett and Nick, and we are hoping to have Ruben here shortly, but we will see. Anyway it goes, we've got a lot to talk about. It was an exciting week, and actually 2 weeks, because we did not actually get to have the stream that we had a couple weeks ago. So we played the game, it just had some technical difficulties there.
Clap back. And I had, of course, I was flying into my double flak range, so both my ships had blue, black, blue, blue flak that was just supporting in this hell zone. So he tried to fall back with the squadrons, and I just kept tying them up and ripped them apart. And that was the game.
Very, very stupid right now, guys.
What happened?
I thought I had your audio on the entire time, and everybody's hearing me, but nobody's hearing you.
Oh no!
Oh no!
So we've got a half an hour of show that nobody could hear what you guys were saying.
So week 6 was a big week. Garrett, you want to go ahead and start talking about it?
We can speed run it.
Yeah, I think we're going to do a little bit of a speed run here. Well, I can go over a little bit here, and people on the stream are going to hate it, but it's going to get edited out when we run the YouTube version of this. So,
well, I got it locked in. I can speed run right now.
All right,
I got it locked in. I'll cut out all the BS. All right.
Triangles.
Sadly, the BS was the fun stuff.
I know. I'm so sorry, everybody. Listen, this was the last Rebellion of the Rim week of battles of 250 points. All right. We're moving into this round. Rebels are ahead. Empire has initiative. They have less points. Nick sends Chris's ISD fleet to Dagobah. I go with my Harris and Dula Squadron MC-30 fleet. Chris with Master Navigator 2 and Master Coordinator absolutely just annihilates me.
Got that a little bit
brutal.
backwards. I have Master Navigator 1 and Master Coordinator 2.
Oh, well, I guess it doesn't really matter because Chris has basically got one ship. So, so the Star Destroyer has all the upgrades.
You're disrespecting the Gazanti?
XI-7s, reactive gunnery, EST, just no bueno. But he's got the ability to push 6 squadrons at once. He gets to jump on mine, takes out 2 of my generics. Not good. I claw my way back and flak his squadrons to death, and then finish them off with Dutch, Vander, and Hera. But Chris, he used his Master Navigator to jump from the edge of the board to the middle, which I did not think he could do, because I did not think about Master Navigator making the ISD move like a recusant on crack. So he puts all of my ships in medium range and blows up my flagship CR-90 and my flotilla. I barely escape with my 2 aces and my MC-30, and I lose. Dagobah is in the hands of the Empire. Big sad.
And that you can actually catch on YouTube. The video is there. Yes.
Next battle, Ruben and his hubris thinks he can easily take Dathomir from the ISB. They show up and have a beautiful gauntlet fighter, rogue, 7-hull, 2 blue die, and raid Ruben to death. Literally shut his whole fleet down. Yeah. No way to go.
Real bad.
Oh, he's got 2 gauntlets.
Because one of them had an ally.
There was another one there hiding.
Oh, yeah, because of the hired scum. Is that what it was?
No, he has one. And then
the ally token.
Yeah.
Oh, God. That's where it came from. So he could have had more.
Ally thing?
He could have had more. So anyways.
Hang on. I don't I don't need nightmares tonight, okay? 2 is enough.
So Nick P wins. That's a big win for the Empire. They get presents there.
What's Empire Presence? I haven't seen it ever.
Well, we can't build
ran
any
out
more
of bases.
bases.
Ruben, we hit our limit on bases.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
So now there is a presence on Dagobah and
Take the weight
Dathomir.
off my shoulders that you guys have all your bases.
Yeah,
Great.
we don't need to go quite that fast. We've still got some time here. So
well,
we can have a little fun with it.
The wrap up to the climatic. But anyways, so Ruben gets raided with nav, confire, his fleet.
Engineering,
His
anything.
fleet's
Anything about
useless.
it.
He's got
6
no
in a row.
squadrons.
GG.
And he had a life support failure that made all that worse.
Yeah, I forgot about the life support failure.
That's the most important part. No command token.
No. I'd wipe that from my memory.
Yeah. Because you had
Yeah,
comms.
I think it was an asteroid, right? Was it an asteroid or was it
No,
crit?
I got shot.
It was shot. Yeah.
I'm
Life support
sorry,
failure
I
was
should not laugh at
tokens.
anybody else's suffering, but
Oh,
I've been
so
suffering
bad.
for so long that
Nah, it's okay. The Empire needed a week of wins.
Oh,
'Cause,
yeah.
Rebels have been absolutely clapping for like 2 months. So anyways, Empire wins. And then the Empire attacks Smuggler's Run, which is rude. Okay, Smuggler's Run is supposed to be a free port. Okay, for pirates
nothing
and scum.
is free.
And Sean attacks with his decap victory and demolish her gladiator, and proceeds to demolish. He decaps a flotilla out of the sky, and then demolishes a MC-30, and that's how that battle went. That was the gist of it, the crux of it. If anybody's wondering, Demolisher on a 3x3 map, unstoppable.
Dumb.
Unstoppable. Speed 3, gonna get you.
With
No matter where you're at.
So again, it also turns like that ISD.
Yeah.
And decaps on a 3x3. Rude.
Yeah, I love Rebelling the Rim, but some of these commander abilities,
Yeah.
a little bit powerful,
So
a little bit out of control. So,
There's nothing wrong with Master Navigator.
I thought Fighter
It is
Group Leader
okay.
2, or I thought Fighter Group Leader was pretty good until I saw an ISD just absolutely drift around the board. And all of a sudden, my reroll doesn't seem that good anymore.
Always be navigating, Garrett.
Yeah, I am.
More, obviously.
We need to take that, staple it to your ship.
But how can we do that and also all have ambush gunner? Because ambush gunner is just all good.
Oh, that's good too. Not as good as Master Navigator. No.
I think,
But,
Master
you know, the
Navigator would be
two of
less
them
good on
together-
you guys.
Probably less on us. That's true.
Yeah.
But it definitely takes away the advantage the Rebel Alliance has. Just strips it away immediately on the 3x3 map. So yeah. And then Nick, I'm gonna let you speed run through your battle.
Okay, yeah, so speed one.
Yavin.
So Jeff attacked me at Yavin. The way we deployed up, I used my, I'm playing my Vortex fleet with my Grav Shift Reroute proximity mines, which I noticed my Interdictor has no upgrades on it that actually take an effect after deployment. So he tried to fly around my proximity mines and all the debris fields. I flew away from him, so it ended up being a squadron fight, which I just flew into the squadron fight with my double flak dice. The proximity mines kept him away, so it was just a slaughter. I just was coordinating all my squadrons onto his, taking them, ripping them apart piece by piece by piece, and that was the total casualties were just some squadrons. There was no victory tokens or any, like, there was nothing from that game other than squadron casualties.
Sometimes that's all you need, though.
It's a lot of what I've been doing.
That's another thing that's really powerful in these 3x3 maps, prox mines. Because there's only like 2 lanes on these maps, and you can block a whole lane. Pretty hard to flak them too.
And then the prox mine on the debris field goes over there, and you're like, shit.
Yeah, because you put it on the debris field, and then you move the debris field distance 2 and rotate it. So it's like, okay, where are you? Oh, now the prox mine's following you, and it's obstructed, so you can't flak it.
Yeah.
I shrimped off the Grav Shift Reroute last week out of spite. Just to the point.
I wanted to say something interesting about Rebelling the Rim is it's really hard to scar someone's fleet. We especially you guys, you have 9 bases, but our fleets have so few things.
Yeah.
to lose, I have never been in a position where I have something scarred. Even if I
nobody
lose
really
like
has been.
5 days.
I had something scarred a couple of weeks actually, because
because they're all your squadron.
Yeah,
Get a lot.
and so I had one bomber that was scarred for a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
I cried
but
over
when
that.
when your squadrons are 10 points or 8 points. But yeah, so now that this is done, Nick did an audit. He says Rebel Alliance has 12 campaign points and the Empire has 10. So that means at this climactic pivotal battle, we're sitting at whoever wins. So
And we can go through that, Ruben, because
the math we did.
I talked to both of them before the stream, and I went through because you only get points when you put presence down, and you do not get points if you defend at your own presence. And so I looked through all 6 weeks of games and looked at who was defending at an existing presence, and those matches. There's only a few of them, but those were both Rebel victories.
Yeah, twice in a row.
Yeah.
Ord Mantell and
it was two at Ord Mantell.
Concord Dawn.
Yeah,
no, the two at Concord.
And we had one at Lothal, which is the 1 point difference for us as well.
So basically losing this last week was an absolute disaster. Okay, cool.
It makes a climactic battle.
No, it means the climactic
was even at the points before that, the climactic was in play and the only thing that mattered. Now it's absolutely the only thing that matters.
Yeah. So now, interesting. We both have 2 Destiny tokens. And this was muted, but Destiny tokens allow you to change any die to any face by spinning it, or you can use a second command dial on a ship.
Yep.
Both really, really good, especially for like a key moment of engineer and squadron or nav and squad.
Spoilers.
So that's going to be interesting. We both have like a little bit of stack of Spynet tokens, which means deployment's going to be real weird with us moving ships left and right for flanks.
Do we have to attack Nick?
You guys
because it will be. What are the current points of this act?
This act is actually Empire. We took it this last round with the 4-0. So we have the higher points.
So we get to choose.
Attack.
So you guys are going to be, and technically the way 2 of the pivotal are you as will the attackers, 1 you guys will be the defenders. The evacuation.
Interesting. So
And
that'll be
we're up
good.
by 2 points.
It's 2 points. Yeah, it's 2 points. And because the climactic battle, whoever wins gets the bonus of the campaign, assaulting defending. So
it's basically the only thing that matters.
Right.
Now the other interesting
the climactic wins is going to win the.
Is the Empire has Mandalore and now Hutta.
Yeah.
Both base. So they get
can
2 more.
We can only use 1 ally token.
Okay. Well, that's nice.
Well, that's great.
How
generous.
It's gonna be another gauntlet fighter.
Great.
Yeah. This time it's getting absolutely nuked. I'm letting you know. I'm gonna nuke it.
It's fine. We got squads for days now.
I'm gonna get you.
Come try what we'll make more.
Yeah. So that's gonna be big. We'll probably do another 9x3 mat.
Yep.
We haven't scheduled the day of it. It'll probably be the next 2 weeks, though. As soon as we get that slotted, all we need is a corner of the store, so we're not too high maintenance.
Yeah, we really don't take it. We didn't take it last time. I was surprised by how tight we were able to kind of make everything fit.
Yeah. It's gonna be good though. This has been really fun.
It has.
Overall.
And we are definitely going to be giving you guys a breakdown of some of the things that we've learned about the campaign as we went through it, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But first we want to get through the climatic battle, and hopefully we'll have that in a couple weeks for you here.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing we did was take the objectives and make the objective tokens worth half points, victory tokens.
I mean,
that was a big one.
4 huge things that we did.
Yeah, and then the way ships get upgrades.
Again, we'll get into that, when we're doing our post campaign review here.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to think.
We're going to think real hard, Garrett, about which of these pivotals to play because it's pretty impactful what we do with how close it is now.
You also have to pick a base.
Full frontal assault on
That's such a
obviously
dumb plan,
Solus.
Garrett.
Full frontal assault on Solus.
No.
Highly recommend.
Highly recommend.
No.
Come at me, bro.
Chris, the rebels are
Yeah,
massing your
that's
Solus.
the problem. The ISD is the problem.
Oh, it's gonna be. We're gonna get that thing. Don't worry about it. If we put 3 MC30s, one of them's gonna get through.
Oh, great. And do 4 shields worth of damage? Okay.
Yeah. If we put advanced projectors, be all right.
Look,
Yeah.
I am scared. If you focus on that ISD, then you are going to take me out of the game.
Oh, we gotta get it. That's a lot of points.
That's why it sits at the heart of the fleet.
Yeah.
Because it's scared.
It's not easy to get to.
Anyways, we're bringing our Starhawk, so prepare for that.
We got more than enough repair tokens.
Okay.
Boy, do they not do
So
anything
let's
otherwise.
let's throw that out there. As far as the climatic battle, there are some things that could change about some of the fleets. Is that correct?
Technically,
Yes.
yeah. According
I
to the
have
rules.
no intention
It's
to do them, personally.
I don't think we have any intention to do it, but just for the edification of the audience there, we may want to touch base on that.
So you can spend repair yard tokens and supplies to replace an equal number of points of ships in your fleet in the climactic battle with larges. But
I'll
they
take
don't
one.
have any upgrades?
That's fine.
So the team may spend. So for larges, it's the team may spend 1 repair yards and 1 resource token. Then up to 2 of that team's players may choose any number of their ships, squadrons, and upgrade cards and replace those with 1 large ship worth a number of points equal to the value of whatever's removed. When the player resolves either effect, I'll go through the other one for huge, but we're not going to do the SSD. You may spend 1 ally token to add 45 points to that available total. You cannot exceed 250. Any title cards or veteran tokens on ships or squadrons removed are lost. A ship added to the fleet does not receive a veteran token. Upgrade cards that player has not removed can be equipped to the added ship if able.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Speaking
like-
of veterans, Dutch and Harriet come for it.
So, like, Sean could drop his victory, upgrade to an ISD with the number of points, and keep some of those upgrades that are just going to match, like the turbo lasers and stuff like that, that will match the ISD. But I mean, I'm on the side too, where we've been flying these fleets for 6 weeks.
Yeah. No,
I
it
want
should just
everybody to
fly.
fly their fleets. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fun.
And I think the storylines have been interesting. I've tried to, when I post the videos up on YouTube, I've tried to give introductions to the battle that actually make them a part of a story rather than just, video of us playing the game.
Yeah. Which is the way to do it.
Which
Yeah, absolutely.
I felt kind of proud about this week's because I just thought when we were getting started on the game, why the hell are we wanting to fight over Dagobah? And so I had to come up with a good excuse on that. And personally, for an Imperial Admiral, revenge is a pretty good one.
Oh, yeah. I'm Gorman's.
Yes.
Get out of here.
get out. Yeah, it's been a really, I don't know, as much as the campaign has been swingy, I do agree. I know we've talked about how the scaling changes throughout the game. Rebels have an advantage earlier, Empire has an advantage later. I don't know if like a built-in swinginess to it is fun necessarily, because like who wants to play a game where that like, well, I'm going to win in one half and lose in the other one.
Yep.
But
That's
Yeah.
been my stuff about it so far.
yeah, but it does feel like the games have been close and balanced.
Well, having
no one's like winning by like a landslide.
having played the campaign before with a different group of players and seeing how it can go, the swinginess is less oppressive than what I had experienced the first time that I played it, which was the Rebels got a great start and just kept on rolling. They were able to, because of the victories, and I don't know what rule set we were playing. I think there were modifications, but I'm not 100% certain. Keep in mind, that was my first experience with Armada, so I don't know all of the nuts and bolts of it. But what I can tell you is that the experience was very, very lopsided. The rebels, after the first couple weeks, were able to build up their fleet so dominantly that the Imperials just couldn't get back into the game.
Yeah, vanilla rules allow for like some insane power scaling
Oh,
for
yeah.
Victor. Like it's not even remotely close. So the whole limiting everybody to one really helped, I think, keep everything. I mean, this is like, if you're trying to balance something, this is like perfect case scenario, honestly. Like the campaign points are almost dead on. If you look at this map, it's like an even split of Rebel and Empire. Like the only reason the Empire has so many bases is because Nick was intelligent enough. I'll give it to him. To pick his
Resource hungry.
I thought diplomats would be fucking useless.
I thought they'd be better too. So like,
I know.
we didn't know how the
Absolutely
game would work yet.
useless.
I think those need a house rule to do something different. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a game designer, so I need somebody smarter than me to figure it out.
But you
Yeah,
definitely start with 2 resources.
I also feel like, I don't think you ever used the diplomats, right?
Nope, they suck.
There's
Well,
no,
like, there was
point
no.
to them.
You could have just, I don't know. Did you just have one token?
Yeah.
Or
but
did you
like,
have a base with them?
You
We had a
have
base.
to get them with a base, and then you have to, before any attacks are declared, put it in a sector.
Yeah.
Pointless. The only time it would work would be if there was a sector cut off from the map, and you knew it was cut off, and you said, "No, I don't really want you to make me attack there by defending it," and you go, "No, thank you." That's it.
Yeah,
And
it's a
that
weird
case-
mechanic.
That case is so small. Maybe it's more likely to happen when there's only 2 people on a team instead of 4. But for this game, useless.
I've been trying to use this format as a stepping stone into creating an X-Wing campaign, and I really decided that all of the status effects were pretty much something to just be thrown out and kind of ignored. They complicate the game and don't really add anything to it.
Yeah, well, I will say, I don't know if you've done this. Have you Googled X-Wing campaigns?
I have. I know there is one that got a lot of attention, and I briefly looked over it. I didn't go deep in it. I just didn't like. There was something about it that I did not like on the surface, and I probably would reassess my opinion if I dug a little bit deeper into it. But I got started.
You gotta find somebody you can talk to who's ran it, because they're all homebrew. So
Yeah.
you gotta like dig through years of stuff.
Well, there's only one really that gets a lot of attention, and he went forward, and I think he's actually designed something for AMG since he did that. But I don't know. I do game design, so I was kind of deciding, okay, let me just go ahead and see what I can do on my own, and we'll take this as the base format. I like the groundwork that they've laid. There's some things that definitely need to be adjusted because the games are played in a very different manner, but on the other hand, there are a lot of things that are really, really great about it as well.
Well, anytime you can like move around a map and then have some sort of strategic goal,
Yeah,
it adds stakes. Stakes is what's needed.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the theme of the resources stuff, like resources and repair yards and diplomats and spy nets and like all of it, like from perspective of I'm a commander fighting a campaign to free the system from tyranny. Like it all feels right. The rules of it just don't work. And
Yeah, it
I
just
don't know
needs
how
more
to do
tuning.
that.
yeah.
Some more tuning.
I will say, especially with the house rules that we did, if you have a group of friends and you're willing to take kind of a more lenient, easygoing way to play it, this does a really good job of providing a structure to play like a story, right? Games that are linked together. I wouldn't recommend this for like a competitive format Like, it's not balanced that way, but it's balanced enough for like a fun group that can get together and say like, hey, let's play for a couple months and tell a story with your fleets.
And I
I
mean,
bet this
seeing the
works.
growth of your characters is something that is always something that's pleasing in any kind of game format, I think.
Right. And I was going to say, I think this game would work even better at the 2v2 level. Trying to manage 4v4. The fact that we got through a 4v4 campaign over 2 months is like a huge testament to our community. For everybody
Most of
to
them
keep showing
just
up.
die. Like, I think most games die at that first pivotal. When everybody goes, oh, how do we get all these schedules to work for a whole day? And then everybody's adult lives just kill everything.
Right. But yeah.
But we are looking forward
gone.
to go ahead and doing this climatic battle. It's going to be a lot of fun, and the video format on that is going to be a little bit different because we discovered after the first one that I cannot edit a video that is that long. So you are going to get turn-by-turn videos, which is going to be a little bit unusual, but it will work out somehow, I'm sure. As far as this coming Thursday, we are going to be doing some experimentation on our 400-point builds. People are going to try some new stuff, and I am going to try CIS for the first time.
We're back on the grind.
Oh, yeah.
5 worlds, baby.
I saw a leak of the Legion store tournament kit.
Oh, yeah?
I didn't like cool? Well, first off, it's called a tournament kit now instead of a championship kit, which I don't think they're doing invites. So maybe they'll move worlds to a non-invite system again, which would be interesting. I don't know. Listen, I just saw the box art and like somebody's like supposed copy and paste of the details from the
nothing official.
The Asmodee's website. So, but at least we know the kits are finally coming.
Yeah, and I do know there's some tournaments that are coming up. I think. What is Thunder Forge? Is that the name of the store in Tip, Ohio?
Yep.
Yeah. They have one coming?
They said in April. So I don't
know. They
posted
it in Discord like a few days ago.
Yeah.
Missed that.
So
we got ours on June 1st.
Yeah. Okay. And I think there's something coming up in May as well, but I'm not sure how much of it I'm going to be able to do, just because, well, I do have a work schedule that kind of fluctuates a little bit. But I'm going to try to get you any kind of video I can. I also know that we've got a couple of folks that are going to be coming on from the Ohio scene and joining the 13th Fleet team. So here in a couple of weeks, I very much want to get them on the show and introduce everybody to them so that we can see what we're going to come to expect from that side of the table.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
So any hints on what we're running on Thursday? Like I said, I'm trying CIS. I've already actually posted my fleet, and I need to see what I need to borrow from you guys because I know I don't have all of it.
I think it's gonna be real CIS heavy because I'm bringing trench.
Okay.
I haven't
snack bar.
I haven't been committed that I'm going to be there Thursday.
Okay.
But it's going to be Empire.
Yeah.
If I bring anything, it's going to be Empire.
Wouldn't play anything else. No, definitely not.
No, why?
Well, I have to say I have enjoyed playing Empire. I feel like I need to broaden my horizons a little bit.
Yeah.
Sure.
Clean your palate.
Absolutely.
Although I still don't think I'm ever going to be playing Republic. I don't know.
You don't like the Rube Goldberg machine of every fleet? And
I hate flying Vinegars.
I don't know.
Speed 3 just offends me at a core intrinsic level with one click in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's real hard, everybody, isn't it? Yeah.
It is real hard. I never said it wasn't.
All right. Well, I guess that's it, right, Chris?
I think we got everything that we're going to talk about. I've got a few notes for folks as we close out, but I do want to say good night to you guys and thank you for being on the show again.
Of course.
And we will see you back in a couple of weeks, most definitely.
Yeah, and we'll figure out a date for the pivotal. We'll work on that this week.
Yeah. yeah, I've already thrown up a suggestion, so hopefully we can get that rolling there.
All right.
All right. Well, have a good night, guys.
All right.
You too,
Good
bye.
night.
You too. Thanks.
Okay, so like I said, we're closing in on that pivotal battle. Because of how long it takes, there is no way that we are doing that on a Thursday night. So this Thursday night on Armada, you are actually going to get to see us play some 400-point tournament style Armada, which will be a little bit of a refreshing change, I suppose. Also, Tuesday night, tomorrow night, we're going to have Tuesday night X-Wing. Because we are coming down from the World Championships, a lot of people play some experimental stuff there, so it could be interesting. I'm not sure who I'm going to have on the stream, but we'll get it figured out. Also, I want to remind you guys that we do have the Discord channel. If you look on the Twitch page, there's a link to the Discord channel. On YouTube, I'm going to have a link on this video so that you can join the Discord channel. And let us know what you want to hear about. Let us know what you like about the shows, what you don't like about the shows. I am always open to suggestions. Also, very important, I would really, really love to know about events that you've got going on in your area. I live in Kentucky, so I've got this small area here that we've got events going on at, but I am more than happy to share your events on the other side of the country so that folks will know what's going on. I'd very much like to put up an events location, an events board on the Discord channel, and also show that at the end of the videos, so I hope that is something that interests you. Again, I apologize for the technical difficulties that we had earlier in the show. That is all on me. I apparently did not click a button that I should have clicked. So if you are watching this live stream, again, sorry about that. If you're watching this on Twitch, if you're watching this on YouTube, then you're going to see a nice technical difficulties screen edited in there to cover the time that, well, things were quiet. Anyway, thank you again for watching. Join the Discord, like and subscribe. We love having you with us, and I hope you have a great week.